What is happening to the Mummy reboot? And I'm not talking about the Mummy 4 with Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser. Yes, in April of this year, there's supposed to be a Mummy reboot that's straight up horror, but it might not even be called that, and I think the story is really interesting. In 2024, Lee Cronin, the director of Evil Dead Rise, announced that he was making a reboot of The Mummy with New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers, meant to be an entirely horror take on the property with Blumhouse also in collaboration. A departure from the action-adventure takes on the franchise like the one with Brendan Fraser in the 90s or the Tom Cruise venture in the 2010s. The movie was shooting from March to June of last year, and as late as October, Jason Blum, the head of Blumhouse, was talking about how good the movie was. But also in October, they test screened the film to apparently poor reception. There's not many details on this, but apparently it just does not fit as a good Mummy film. The synopsis of this film being a young daughter of a journalist returning after 8 years of being disappeared, who is seemingly possessed, turning out what could have been joyous reunion into basically an exorcism. The movie stars Jack Reynor and Meg Calloway and is supposed to release in April of this year. There's been no trailers, no sort of posters, no announcements. But in November of last year, along with the reports of the poor test screenings, it was rumored the fact that this movie might have a title change, completely stripping it of the Mummy branding, with the new and current title being Lee Cronin's The Resurrected. This may be because of the poor test screenings, but you know what else happened in November? They announced The Mummy 4. The Mummy 4, produced by Universal, with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz said to star, directed by Radio Silence of Scream and Ready or Not fame. It said that with this announcement, Universal didn't want these two Mummy projects competing, and that could have led them to retract the licensing from New Line Cinema. There's been no official reportings about this debacle. Lee Cronin or any of the production companies haven't posted about the title change, but as of December, the film has been retitled to Lee Cronin's The Resurrected on the Writers Guild of America's website. Is it because of the poor test screenings? Is it because of the new one? I think it could be a mix of both, but as of right now, they're currently retooling the film to remove any of these sort of Mummy connections, which possibly could lead to a release date change, but nothing's been announced. Despite all this, I'm pretty cautiously optimistic about the film. I do like the premise of this straight up horror take in the modern day, and I'm curious to know your thoughts. Did you even know this film was happening? Are you excited for it at all? Remember, all movies are art, and of course, follow for more.